So today we're going to be adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators. Like denominators means it's the same denominator. So when it has the same denominator and you're adding or subtracting fractions, it makes it pretty simple because you don't have to change the fractions. You can just add them straight across. So with this one, these are unit fractions, 1/10, 1/10, 1/10, and we're going to add them together. So 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10, that's going to give us 3/10, okay? And the important part about this is that the denominator stays the same, okay? So 3/10, right, is getting that from the tenths. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So you only add or subtract the numerator. And the way we tell our students too is we bang on the table and we say, denominator stays the same, okay? So that's very, very important here as well, okay? So the denominator stays the same. Okay, so 1/10 plus 1/10 plus 1/10, we're still in the tenths, so it's 3/10. All right, let's try another one. And again, we're only going to be adding fractions or subtracting fractions with like denominators. We only add and subtract the numerators. The denominator stays the same. Okay, so let's do some work with eighths. Okay, so let's do 2/8. Here I'm going to use my fraction tiles as models, but I'm going to write it out as well. So 2/8 plus 3/8. Okay. Again, we only add the numerator. The denominator stays the same. So 2 plus 3 gives us 5. Denominator stays the same. 5/8. And if we squeeze these together, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. That matches up. All right, and coming in with another one, we're going to be using sixths. So let's do 2/6 plus 2/6. Okay, 2/6 plus 2/6. The denominator stays the same. We only add the numerators. 2 plus 2 gives us 4, and 6 stays the same. So we would get 4/6. 4/6. 2/6 plus 2/6. Squeeze them together. 4/6. All good there. Okay. Now let's do some subtracting. And we're going to use fifths. Okay, so I'm going to start with 4/5. Okay. So we're going to start with 4/5. And I want to take away 3/5. So I'm subtracting, same denominator, so denominator stays the same, only add or subtract the numerators. So I'm taking 4/5 and I want to take away 3 of them. So 4, take away 3, and I'm left with 1/5. 4 minus 3 is 1, denominator stays the same. All right, let's do another example with subtraction. And this time we're going to use our tenths again. So I'm going to get these lined up and we're going to do 4, 5, 6, 7. 7/10 minus 4/10. Okay, so before I even take these away, you might be already thinking 7 minus 4, oh, that's 3. Denominator stays the same. So there we go. We got our 3/10, and if I take away 4 of these, I'm left with 3. So let's talk about now adding these fractions with same denominators, but we get something that's greater than 1 whole. So 2/5 plus 4/5. Denominator stays the same. We just add those numerators. So we get here 2 plus 4, 6 fifths. And if we combine these together, 5 fifths is going to equal our 1 whole. And then we have this 1/5 left over. So our 6 fifths as an improper fraction can change into the mixed number 1 whole and 1/5 left over. Okay. And let's do another example, and let's use tenths. Okay. So I want to add together 5 tenths plus 7 tenths. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's my 5 tenths plus 7 tenths, and when I just add these numerators, 5 plus 7 is going to give me 12, and the denominator stays the same. So 12 tenths, when I put these 10 tenths together, that is going to give me my 1 whole, and then I have 2 tenths left over. So 12 tenths is equivalent to 1 whole and 2 tenths.